What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile. Today we focus in on Phoenix Coyotes prospect and Miami, Ohio alum Andy Miele. Last year's Hobie Baker winner was the Grosse Pointe Woods, Michigan native. Grosse Pointe Blank, hell of a movie. I love Kevin Spacey. Anyway, played 4 years at Miami, Ohio. Averaged about a point a game all 4 years, right around there. A little more, a little less some years. And signed with Phoenix this past offseason. Playing in the AHL this year. Has 21 points in 20 games. Which is outstanding for a guy coming from a college campus to go to the AHL and produce consistently high offensive numbers. It's quite an accomplishment for a young man who was playing against 18, 19-year-old kids last year. We got playing against men and exceed the competition. Played 5 games for the Yotes so far this year and is scoreless in 5 games. But it takes time. That's what you got to do. Put the time and effort in, which I think this young man is doing in the AHL, learning how to, the moves you can make in college don't necessarily translate over to successfully to the pros. And that's the nature of the beast. You got to come from one surrounding where you can get away with a lot of stuff offensively because the players aren't as big, strong, or aware defensively. But then you're thrown in a whole new setting where it's it's a whole new ball game where you're not the best player out there every shift. So that's an adjustment that you got to make. And he's made it very successfully in the A, and it'll translate over to NHL success for sure. I think he's too skilled not to be a very, very good top 6 forward in the NHL. Last year at 71 points at Miami. And like I said, won the Hobie Baker, which is for those who don't know, is an outstanding award. It's the Heisman of hockey, more or less. What Mr. Miele, who is 5'8", 170 pounds, lacks in size, he makes up for with skill. And kind of a Nathan Gerbe, like a lot of the Buffalo Sabres guys, Nathan Gerbe, Tyler Ennis, guys that don't have the speed, but don't have the size, but have the speed and the skill. That's 2 out of the 3 S's, if you will. And small guys like that give big defensemen fits. I can't tell you how many times the smallest Sabres have been up in been able to maneuver around Shara on a consistent basis. That's what you got to do, because if you can change gears, change speeds, and go from a stop to stop real quick, and the opposite, and leave those defensemen in the dust. There's only so much those guys can do, especially in the new league where you can't get away with the hooking and slash. In the new league, I'm saying that the lockout's been over 5 years, but you know what I'm saying. In the post-lockout NHL, these guys can showcase their skills because the hook and the slash and the tripping is gone, and it makes the game so much more wide open and so much more accessible for guys like that who aren't the biggest or strongest guys in the league, but can produce offensively. And that's what you got to do. I think at the end of the day, the fans want to see goals, and Mr. Miele will provide all of those. He will provide goals, assists, and a lot of exciting moments for the fans in the desert, which hopefully, like I said, I hope they stay in Phoenix. It's a great place to play. I've actually, my family's been there. I haven't. I was excluded from that trip. But all I've heard about Phoenix is that it's a great city, and I expect Andy Miele to be a budding superstar there in due time, and help keep Phoenix in the playoff run for many, many years. Kind of, I guess they really don't have too many high-end offensive. Kyle Turris maybe, but I think he's their best offensive prospect, and I think he will produce at the NHL level sooner rather than later. That's it for today's Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile on Phoenix Coyotes prospect Andy Miele. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season.